So you came out of corporate, out of finance. I was an agency guy, not quite corporate, sort of, kind of, but we both experienced the misery of top-down ideation. When you first brought me into this idea, what was very clear to me was something more around bottom-up ideation
Yes.
and the things that happen in the laboratory called distributed teams. And I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about the secret sauce of that and why it's important and why it's so important to the advocacy that the Future of Work Alliance provides.
Yeah, I've always thought that the future of work was a bottom up, very unlike anything in the past.
Mm.
If you look at the big trends from industrialization to where we are today in the information age and now the AI age, the world of work was very much ruled by a top down approach because it kind of had to be for some kind of significant, for very real reasons. And the corralling of people into individual lanes to produce value in an industrial setting.
Yeah.
But where we are right now is just very, very, very different. And I don't think that forward-looking strategies can be successful unless it comes from the bottom up. But that's also where the change is happening. Even if you look back to what happened post-COVID and everyone's awareness about how they were working in the desire to work in a flexible setting and what it means to us personally and to our local communities, people are getting, it's like we're all wearing the same clothes, but nothing's quite fitting anymore. Everything is just this little kind of uncomfortable. So this is definitely a bottom up movement. But even if you layer on like the vast majority of investment and deployment of AI in the way that we work is coming top down, but the resistance is bottom up. And there's lots of studies that RO members have kind of reported on and researched on the levels of resistance from bottom up versus those that are engaging with AI from the ground up. It is 100% a bottom up movement, and as it should be. And I think that's actually when I look around at the way that we're working, which includes all these components, this what we're experiencing is the most significant redistribution of power and decision making from the top to the bottom, which I think is a lot of the tension, but it's an inevitable shift. And I hope that our consolidated advocacy work through the alliance can make that shift a little smoother by preparing both the top and folks at the bottom as well.